Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Hannah Claire Reads. Today I'm going to go over my TBR for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, which is being held April 25th, so tomorrow. I'm a little late posting this TBR, I guess, but I always knew going into this readathon that I was going to read whatever I needed to read to continue the Owls readathon. So those are the books that I'm going to read this weekend. So the first book that I'm going to be reading this weekend is Winter by Marissa Meyer. I am currently 350 pages through this, and it is for my History of Magic requirement for the Owls Read-a-Thon. This is the fourth book in the Lunar Chronicles. I'm absolutely loving being back in this world. It's so sweet. I love Winter so much. She's so cute. And I'm actually reading this pretty quickly. Like once I sit down, I can read it really quickly. I just haven't had as much time to read with school. So I'm hoping to get a good chunk of this read for the 24-hour readathon. It's still really long. Like this book is 827 pages, I believe. So I don't expect to really finish it, especially since I'm not great at 24-hour readathons, but I'm hoping to get most of this read so that I can finish up my Owls Readathon TBR. Next thing I'm planning on reading is stories from the 42 Tales of Edgar Allan Poe. I'm planning on reading MS Found in a Bottle, which is the first story in this really old collection that I have from my dad. So there are 42 tales in this book, and I've read 3 of them from what I can remember. And I really want to say that I've read the 42 tales, so that's one of my goals for this year that I've recently added. But also for the Owls Readathon, I have to finish my potions requirement, which is to read something 150 pages or shorter. Originally, I was going to read a Dostoevsky novella, but I'm just not in the mood right now to read Dostoevsky, and it was just going to take a lot of brain power, and I'm in finals right now. It's just, I can't do it. But these short stories do count, even if I just read one of them. So I'm going to count the first story of this collection, and I think it would be a fun way just to break up reading Winter. And if I'm really enjoying this, I might continue, and I might also read Xing a Paragraph. Both these stories are pretty short, and Edgar Allan Poe is really fun, so I'm going to be reading this. And finally, I wanted to add an audiobook just in case I am going for a walk or I'm doing chores on Saturday. So I'm going to be rereading Tiny Pretty Things, which is by 2 authors. I can't remember their names right now, but I'm going to put the book right here. And you can see that. So this book is being turned into a TV show at some point soon, and they have the cast list out and everything, so it's happening. But it's been a while since I've read this series. It's really not ever talked about, and I enjoyed this duology a lot, so I don't want to take the time to reread it, especially since I don't own Tiny Pretty Things. I only own the second book. But I really want to just refresh my memory before I go into the TV series, and I'm really looking forward to reading this because I love learning about ballet, and this book centers around 3 girls in the competitive world of a ballet school, and all of the drama that's there. It's just a lot of fun to read. I loved it the first time, so I'm very excited to read Tiny Pretty Things. And this is just kind of a just in case book because I am going to read more of Winter today, and if for whatever reason I finish reading Winter, I will be starting The June Boys by Court Stevens. I did break down and buy this if you saw my last video where I hauled it, and this is going to be a mystery following the disappearance of boys during the month of June that later get returned. And I'm really excited to see what this is going to be about. I think I've read the summary, but in a lot of my mysteries that I go into, I don't like to know everything that's going to happen. I don't like to know the synopsis. I just want to go in and figure out what the mystery is. It's complete mystery to me every time, and I love reading it like that. So if something happens and I finish Winter, I'm going to be reading The June Boys. So that's all for this video. That's all for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon. Let me know down below if you are participating in this read-a-thon and what your TBR is. And if you did a TBR video for this, link that down below too. I'd love to watch it. I will also be linking down below the website to sign up for the 24-hour read-a-thon and to see all their challenges if you're interested in joining. The 24-hour read-a-thon is really interesting because it's people all around the world, but we all start reading at the same time based on your time zone. And my time zone is the Eastern time zone in America, like based in New York, I guess. And so I will be starting at 8 a.m. Let's see if I wake up at 8 a.m. I don't try to put too much pressure on myself on these 24-hour read-a-thons, and I do think I might have some plans tomorrow, so I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to read a ton of books. I'm just going to have fun with it and hopefully have a really good day of reading. So I hope you're all out there staying safe. Let me know how you're doing. Give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And you can hit the bell icon if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. So I will talk to you later. Bye.